Stop scrolling right now because your credit score can drop without warning. It can happen even if you never miss a payment. It can happen even if you pay your balance in full. The reason is a quiet ratio called credit utilization, and once it hits, it can feel unfair. Credit utilization means the percentage of your limit you are using at a moment in time. If your limit is $1,000 and your balance is $500, that is 50%. Scoring systems often read high percentages as higher risk, and they can punish you fast for that snapshot. This is why the drop can surprise you. Most people think the due date is the only date that matters. They focus on avoiding late fees and interest. They feel safe because they pay on time every month. But utilization can still drag the score down anyway. That is the part most people miss. Here is the trap that keeps people confused for months. Utilization is usually reported when your statement closes. The statement close date is not the same as your due date, so you can pay later and still report high. Your score reacts to what gets reported, not your intention. Think of the statement close date like a camera taking a photo. That photo shows your balance on one specific day. Credit bureaus and lenders judge you by that one photo. If the photo is high, you look risky on paper. Even if you pay later, the photo stays. You might be disciplined and still get hit by this. You can pay the full balance after the statement closes. You can do everything right in your mind, but the bureau already recorded the high utilization number. That is why the score can move down first. This is why the score drop can feel unfair and random. You do not see the reporting moment. You only see the score change after the fact. That delay makes it feel like the system is lying, but it is simply timing, not a mystery. Let us make it real with easy math. Your card limit is $2,000. You spend $200 before the statement closes. That reports as 60% utilization. Many scoring models dislike that number instantly. Now imagine you pay the $1,200 the next morning. You think you fixed it instantly, but the bureau already received the 60% photo. Your score can dip before your payment even helps. That is the ambush that shocks people. If you have two cards, the effect can get worse. Card 1 reports 60% and Card 2 reports 70%. Your total utilization across all cards also rises. The algorithm reads that like cash flow pressure, and cash flow pressure looks risky to lenders. When the algorithm senses pressure, lenders get cautious. They may deny a new card or loan. They may offer worse interest rates. They may reduce your credit limit. Lower limits make utilization higher, which can deepen the problem. This is why one mistake can tank your score for months. Not because utilization stays on your report forever, but because many people repeat the same reporting mistake monthly. Each new statement closes with a high balance again, and the cycle keeps looping. So the key is not just paying your bill, the key is managing what gets reported. You want the statement to close on a low balance. That is how you control the monthly snapshot, and controlling the snapshot protects the score. Here is the simple rule that saves people. Keep each card under 30% before the statement closes. Under 10% is even stronger if you can. Lower percentages usually look safer to scoring models, and safer usually equals a higher score. Let us reset the same example the smart way. Limit is $2,000 and you spent $1,200. 3 to 5 days before the statement closes, you pay $1,050. Now your balance is $150, which is 7.5%. The bureau sees 7.5%, not 60%. Notice what changed in your life. You did not stop using the card. You did not cut your lifestyle in half. You just changed the timing of one payment. And timing changes what the bureau sees every month. This is why paying twice per month is powerful. One payment mid-cycle keeps the balance from stacking too high. One payment after the statement covers the rest. This keeps utilization low and stable across the month. Stable numbers build a stable score. Now let us talk about the zero balance question. Reporting zero can be fine and very clean, but some scoring versions like to see one card report a tiny balance. The important part is tiny, not big. Tiny keeps the system confident you are active. A tiny balance can mean $10 to $30, depending on your limits. It shows the card is active and used responsibly. It avoids the maxed out look that high balances create, and it keeps the snapshot calm and safe. Calm snapshots protect your score. Also remember overall utilization, not only per card. One card can be low while the total is still high. If your total limits are $10,000 and you owe $3,500, that is 35%. Many models prefer that total to be lower. Lower totals reduce risk signals. Here is a quick cheat sheet you can remember. 10% of $1,000 is $100. 10% of $3,000 is $300. Your goal is to have your statement balance near that target. A target turns guessing into a system. Now let us cover the real-life moments that sabotage you. A phone purchase, a flight, or a repair can spike your utilization for that month. Even one spike can drop your score noticeably. That drop can affect approvals right when you need them. Planning prevents these spikes from hurting. So if you plan a big purchase, plan the timing too. Make a partial payment before the statement closes. Do not wait for the due date like everyone else. Keep the statement photo low on purpose. A low photo keeps the score calm. This is also why chasing rewards points can backfire. Some people max cards to earn points faster, but points are small compared to interest and loan rates. A lower score can cost you thousands. Protect the score first, then chase rewards. If you are rebuilding credit, this matters even more. New credit profiles can move up and down faster. Utilization swings can hit harder than you expect, but the recovery can also be faster when the next statement reports low. Consistency is the fastest rebuild. Do not confuse utilization with being broke. Utilization is a ratio and a snapshot. You could have money in savings and still report high. The scoring system does not see your savings account. It only sees the reported balance versus limit. So the snapshot is what you manage. So the one mistake is simple and very common. You let the statement close while your balance is high. You feel safe because you plan to pay later, but the bureau already recorded the high number. That is the trap, and repeating it keeps you stuck. Now the fix is also simple and repeatable. Find your statement close date in your banking app. Set a reminder a few days before that date. Pay down to under 30%, ideally near 10%, then pay the rest by the due date like normal. If you want a stronger system, use a payday reset. Right after payday, pay the card down to your target level. That instantly lowers your utilization risk. Then do a second small payment before the statement closes if needed. This keeps the snapshot low every month. This is how you stop getting ambushed by the credit score. You stop playing defense at the due date. You start playing offense before the statement closes. And the score starts to behave more predictably. Predictable scores lead to easier approvals. Now, if this explanation is helping you, keep watching closely, because the next step is turning this into a simple routine. Routines beat motivation every time, and routines protect your score even in busy months. One routine can save you months of damage. Here's a quick routine you can copy today. Step 1 is check statement close dates for each card. Step 2 is set reminders 3 to 5 days before each close. Step 3 is pay down to your target balance before the snapshot. This turns credit into a controlled system. If you do this for 3 months, you will notice a difference. Your reported utilization will stay lower, your score swings will reduce, and lenders will start seeing you as stable. Stability is the real currency in credit, and stability gets rewarded. Before you leave, do 2 fast actions for me. Hit the like button so YouTube pushes this to more people who are confused about credit. And subscribe to FinX so you do not miss the next videos. We break money rules into simple systems. Your support helps the channel grow. On FinX, we use real math and real timing. We do not sell fear and we do not sell fantasies. We show what the credit system measures and how to control it. And we help you stop losing months to one silent ratio. So stay with us and learn the